Are we good? Are we here? Listen, what did my friend say? And I heard it on a movie too. She said it not too long ago, about a couple weekends ago. We were at brunch, and she said that. She said, I asked for forgiveness, not permission, and that's the energy I'm in right now. I heard that on a movie too. I can't remember, but yeah, I asked for forgiveness. Oh, it was the movie I was watching last night. It was called Trophy Wife on BET. It was really cute. But the mother or the grandmother was like, listen, I asked for forgiveness, not permission. No, it wasn't that. But I remember. Okay. All right, here you go. So, Gemini, you may feel this month, okay, because we're looking at the then, now, next messages for February. Okay. Let me stay on track. And you may feel this month like an unease or like an anxiety, or you may be feeling that right now because we're already in February. And I truly feel like we just was celebrating the new year, like recently, it's like, you know, so time is moving, and that's one thing we have to remember. I'm going to do something a little different than I would normally do with the then next messages for February. I just felt it in my spirit, so I'm gonna lay the cards out, and whatever card shows itself. And you saw how I was doing it before, okay? Whatever card shows itself, I'm going to pull it as like a significant message, but I'm still going to do the regular then, now, next, okay? So 2 more shuffles for Gemini. You guys had the highest views in January. Thank you very much. Okay, so let's see what the current energy is for you in February. Yeah, for Gemini spirit. Tap in with me, y'all. It's the first reading that I'm doing today, for February. And every time I do a reading, I always get nervous. Like always get nervous. Right? It's just, I don't know. Gosh. Did it do it? Oh, okay. No, okay. I didn't catch it. So let me do it. Oh, it flipped over itself. See, God does what He wants. Okay, all right. Okay, so the Nine of Pentacles with the Ten of Cups on the bottom, Gemini. Okay, you know how I feel about the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles for me is like readiness. It's like you're ready, she ready, right? Or the Nine of Pentacles is like readiness. You're feeling more stable. You're feeling good within yourself, And so the Ten of Cups being on the bottom, I feel like this is spirit kind of saying, you're ready for that. You're ready to have what you truly do want and desire in life because you're in a better position, not even financially or even just like with, how you feel within yourself, about yourself, about how you're moving and your place in life. Okay. Yeah. Six of Wands right behind that. You're definitely winning. Like right now, you're winning. Yeah. I don't want to do this. Okay, I'm gonna split the deck. Okay, for the overall energy for February. So the first reading. I get my energy in. For Gemini spirit, what is the overall energy for Gemini in February? Seven of Pentacles. So this is about like investment. Okay, where you sow your seeds, where you spend your time, your energy, and your money. Okay. The Nine of Swords. Okay, so because you're not interested in anything that's going to waste your time. Okay, so I feel like because you might be in that energy, spirit's like you're ready for so much more. Okay, it's because you're recognizing your stresses. All right, so how were things then? The Page of Coins. All right, so this is opportunities, but on a smaller scale. Okay, like ideas even. Okay, Page of Pentacles. Your current energy, strength. Okay. This could be resisting. I'm feeling that energy because of the Seven of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. I feel like you're in the energy of like pushing back or resisting anything that's going, like a trigger. Okay, that will cause you stress or anxiety or unease. So what's next? Two of Cups. I feel like Spirit is saying, now that you maybe be, maybe like in a better energy in how you feel about yourself, or how you carrying yourself, or how you handling you. It's like you're in a better energy to like receive partnership, receive what it is that you are asking for from God, from source, from the universe. You're in a better position to get that because of you being real cautious about like where you are spending your time, energy, and money, valuing yourself. Nine of Pentacles. Okay. If you're in a Nine of Pentacles energy, you exude confidence. It's just because you feel that within yourself. Okay. That's the Nine of Pentacles. It's like she ready, he ready, right? So in the past, the Knave of Coins is here. It's like opportunities, but potential ideas, right? Okay. Why is the Knave of Coins here? Okay, right. Okay. Four of Pentacles and the Four of Cups is you holding back from anything that isn't really giving you much. Okay. The Page of Coins is potential. It's an idea. It's a possibility. So you held back because of the Four of Cups. I'm not interested. Look, Nine of Swords. This is an energy of I'm not interested in anything that's going to cause me stress. Okay, right. You are at that very point then, Gemini, like you're not even realizing because I just saw it. Like you are literally manifesting your dreams because of this. You are putting yourself in the energy. You are right now in the energy of Nine of Pentacles. You're feeling good about yourself. You're feeling like you're ready to take on the world, right? And so it started then. Okay, it probably started way back, but your then energy is showing that opportunities were probably definitely presented to you in whatever way, shape, or form. But you held back from anything that you felt like was going to like be dissatisfying or cause you stress. Okay. And that in itself was manifesting your dream outcome. Okay. The Eight of Swords energy, okay, and Judgment. Devil is like, I'm not like, I'm not interested in, I'm holding back from anything that's going to keep me limited. Okay. You're recognizing what something is not healthy for you. Devil energy and the Ten of Wands, Yeah. And that's what's bringing about the Six of Pentacles. Okay. You putting your stamp on what is it you will not tolerate. It's like setting you up for the perfect outcome, which you truly do want. Okay. Yeah. Queen of Wands energy and the Hangman. Right. The Queen of Wands energy, she literally says on there, confident and magnetic. Okay, hold up. I gotta drink something because it's coffee, y'all. My mouth is so dry. Okay, so the Queen of Wands energy is you feeling confident and magnetic, but in this energy, which is the Nine of Pentacles, in this energy, you are changing your perspective around things, around like where you spend your time, energy, and money, like what's given to you and what's not. Okay, yeah. So you're holding back from anything that's going to keep you limited. You're feeling real confident in the then energy, and currently it's giving strength. It's giving. Which is, Leo energy. It's still giving like the lion, hear me roar. Okay, it's giving resisting anything that's going to maybe give you any type of dissatisfaction. Okay, the Four of Wands with the Seven of Cups. All right. All right, Gemini. I get it. Okay, this is where I'm getting. Okay, that's why I say I get it. All right. I get why you were in this energy. Okay, where you're like, it's about me. Nine of Pentacles. Okay, if it ain't good for me, it ain't for me. I get it. I get it why you was in that energy. Because in the past or then you weren't really receiving anything. You was receiving potential, a Knave of Coins, something on a small scale. But in the current right now, you may be actually resisting something stable. Okay, because of how you had to be then. Okay, you may be resisting like the connection of your dreams because you're so assured of yourself. That's what is in the current. Okay. Um, Gemini, I feel like right now, and again, apply only how it fits. If this is not you, this is, could be the energy around you or whatever. Two of Pentacles. It's like, you're resisting uncertainty. Okay. The Page of Cups energy and the Four of Wands is saying there is a message. Okay. There is communication. There is even like an acknowledgement of whatever could have made you feel imbalanced or whatever. Okay. That makes things better for source. That like recovers a situation. You're resisting maybe a connection or a relationship that could be very solid, or the connection of your dreams, because of you maybe like being uncertain about like receiving the healing, if that makes sense. Okay. And it could be because of the Empress energy in the Strength card. It's like Gemini, you didn't necessarily put up a wall. You put up you didn't put up a block, you put up a whole wall. It's kind of giving. Okay. Because the energy of what's next is the Two of Cups. I feel like Spirit saying like, let your guard down, like accept the healing, accept the peace right now, or you know what I'm saying? Okay. The Five of Cups energy and the Death energy, a disappointing time, a time of being unhappy, a time of going through experiences that weren't the best is ending. Okay. So I feel like Spirit wants you to take some time to really truly look at the things that you might be carrying with you from past experiences, because it may be like a wall to that solid opportunity that's right there, like waiting for you. Okay. Because the energy of what's next is a union. There's a partnership, a collaboration, a union that puts your old wounds to bed. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Right. Yeah. So with the Hermit energy, the Nine of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles, this is the time to kind of take those experiences, Nine of Wands energy, and just take them as a learning lesson. Okay. They were a lesson. They were an experience where you have grown from it. You know more now. You are better now. And so you can be open to this solid opportunity. Yes, in the past, you were getting Page of Pentacles potential ideas, right? But there's this solid opportunity here with the Ace of Pentacles. And it's time for you to, Hermit energy, more so learn from those experiences, Nine of Wands, so that this can come in. Okay. That's because that's what's coming in. And it's because of maybe a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn masculine energy. Okay. That is maybe like putting it into your worry. Okay. Yeah. You are looking at you're looking at unhealthy experiences as like manipulation. So it's like, okay, because of whatever partnership you have coming in or collaboration, that with this King of Pentacles that puts an end to your worry, it's like you look at unhealthy situations like manipulation. And it's because of this Seven of Pentacles. I don't know why it's coming on like that. I feel like because you are looking at where you're spending your time, energy, and money, or maybe this is where Spirit wants you to be. Look at where are you spending your time, energy, and money. Why is the Seven of Pentacles here? All right. This you trying to avoid being hurt. Two of Swords energy and the Three of Swords is like, trying to avoid being hurt. That's the problem. Okay. That's the problem. Don't try to avoid being hurt. Because it's almost as if you're limiting yourself from real opportunities and real experiences because of like protection, right? The Six of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and the Ten of Wands. Mm-hmm. Okay, because of the Seven of Wands, so there is like an opportunity for reconciliation, healing. The Six of Cups energy is that the energy of familiarity. I said it right, okay. It's almost as if you're like avoiding this connection or avoiding this energy, like being closed off to it, and it's making it difficult for it to come in. Now that could be, like I said, it can be your energy or vice versa. Okay. Yeah, it's like yeah, because the Seven of Wands energy on the bottom is saying like you're putting up this huge block, Gemini. You're not putting up a block or a barrier or a boundary. You're putting up a wall. Okay, and it's like your energy of being closed off is like closing you off to opportunities. It's making it difficult for opportunities to come in. Okay, and maybe because of you not taking the time to like really look at those issues. Okay, Hermit energy and the Nine of Wands, take them as learning experiences, not something for you to carry with you forward. All right, but it seems like you're going to get some help with doing this. And, it's the energy of what's next. Okay, all right. Let's clarify the Nine of Pentacles that came out. Okay, the Nine of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands is on the bottom. So it's like maybe you're ready to take a certain action, or you're ready to do a certain thing, or you're ready to go in a certain direction, make a certain movement. The Three of Swords energy and the Star, it's like whatever grief or experience you might have encountered, then, right, it's, that it's time to release it, to heal it, so that you can rebuild. Okay, and there could be someone that is coming in to help with that. Okay, look, see, your Nine of Cups is being fulfilled, right? So Spirit wants you to, listen to your intuition, High Priestess energy. Okay, as far as like, what do you want in like a long-term partnership? Like, what do you want to spend your time, energy, and money? How? Okay, so that you can be sure about these new opportunities that are coming in. It's like Spirit wants you to not question the real because of the fake. It's kind of given. Okay, Spirit doesn't want you to put up a like, it's okay to put up proper boundaries and stuff like that, but not a wall. Okay, all right. So with the Lovers energy, the Star, the Ten of Cups, the World, and the Magician. Okay. So through a partnership, through a connection with the Lovers energy, you get what you truly ultimately do desire. Star energy and the Ten of Cups. Okay. With the World energy and the Magician, this is like a whole new, like when they say a whole new world, it's like a whole new universe. It's a whole new reality. Okay. One cycle is completely over. You are like drawing in your manifestation. It's because of like the King of Wands and Justice. Like someone is taking an action that does this. There's some type of partnership or collaboration that does this. Okay, so you're ready to, let go of those issues, those swords, that Three of Swords, right? Because you're getting exactly what you want. Your wishes are being fulfilled. It's time for you to have it. You're in the energy where you're ready to have it. but don't be so it's like don't be a Gemini, you know how we can be, a little hands-on. Don't be so controlling, or don't try to manipulate the situation too much. Just kind of go with it and open up and receive the love and receive the healing and receive the change that is different from the past. Okay, let's get you some advice. I hope that helped, y'all. Like, I mean, sometimes when I be talking, like, let me know. Sometimes when I be talking, I feel like I be like rambling, but it be making sense to me. I don't know. It makes sense to you. I don't know. Does it make sense to you? Let's get you some advice when it comes to the situation. This is the embracing the shadow oracle deck. How appropriate. Like, seriously. Embracing the shadow in the shadow deck, or the shadow. But yeah, I feel like a shadow that you will be addressing this month, Gemini, is taking down the wall. Let's take it. I mean, like in real life. Okay. All right, here we go. For Gemini spirit, what advice do you have for Gemini when it comes to this reading today? Dark night of the soul. You are undergoing deep transformation. Trust that this darkness is leading to light. Okay. Okay, Gemini. Because this is why. This is the because the weight of trauma, stored trauma, can create tension, fatigue, and pain. Healing requires releasing, not ignoring. Okay. Listen, you're going through this transformation because spirit is like literally helping you release something that's been weighing on you. Okay, so it's like you're ready. I like your confidence. I like your ambition. Okay, I like how you feel about yourself. That's good. But don't have that wall so high up in the air. No one can climb it. Okay, because you have some solid opportunities. Okay, and we want you to be open to it, Gemini. That's what spirit is saying. Be open to this. Okay, it's time to release those things in the past that didn't go so well. It's almost like you can let your guard down. Okay, you're going to get to a point, Gemini, at some point this month where you're going to look at unhealthy situations as like, oh, that's just messed up. You can look at it as like pure manipulation, like, oh, they're just playing games, because you're going to be in something so healthy. That's what it's encountering. You're going to encounter something that is so heavy. I mean, so the opposite. I'm healthy. That's what I'm going to say. It's something so healthy that it transforms your whole little view of BS. It's like when you hear about it, when you see it, you're gonna be like, like, that's so unfortunate. You're gonna view toxicity different, not as something that you would necessarily need to pull a wall up to, but something that needs to be healed. That's what I'm getting to. Like, oh, why would they act like that? It's like you're gonna become softer. Soft girl era. Or guy. So that's what I have for you, Shug. I hope this helped. And look forward to seeing all y'all soon. I feel like put the Gemini band up here, but y'all know this is Gemini. So I miss you guys already. Bye. Oh, this evening, guys, check us out. 6:00. Me and my little brother, Bishop. We're going live together. He has a testimony we're going to talk about. We gotta share some things. I got some stuff I want to share. We gotta get that's a Bishop. This evening, 6:00. Check us out. 6. Bye.